Guys, and welcome back to another UK random video, and today we have a special guest in the studio. It is Mr. Wayne Deacon. And for those of you that don't know him, he is internationally famous YouTuber. Do you know Wayne? So guys, you should go and check out Wayne's channel. The studio is falling apart. Yeah, Wayne's got a channel on YouTube. It's called Wayne Deacon. Links are down below. He does unboxing videos and rowing videos with his son. Go and check him out. Brilliant channel. Thanks for joining me, Wayne.
No worries.
It's been a long time.
It will be.
Oh,
I'm having a little rat with me.
You know, same here. Well, actually, I've got a big rat with me, but you know, it's all good. No, well, we both make videos with our kids, and sometimes ain't bloody easy.
No.
Today, I'm not showing you any Funko Pops. I've got something different, which is why I'm glad Wayne is here, because it is something that he collects as well, and he might know a little something about them. I've got a pile here of comics, which I got from a friend of mine. Her other half used to collect comics. He's got thousands of them, and I think they're looking to get rid of them now. And I don't know nothing about it, but because I'm a super famous YouTuber, I must know about comics. So, for what the hell, let's have a look at them. The first few are Thor comics. Let me get the Thor ones. I don't know if they're in order. This is the Mighty Thor. Things ain't what they used to be.
So you got the Ben Grimm there. From Fantastic Four. The Thing.
Oh, The Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is from April 95.
April 95. So this is number 485. I don't think that's 485 of the Mighty Thor. I think it's 485 of Marvel Comics.
Must be.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, that's only 485 of the Mighty Thor. That should be.
Was there that many? Sure.
Yeah, because when they do quite sometimes different change.
I think, no, if you look at this one, which is a different one, it's number 503. So
Could
I
be,
think it just runs in order.
Sometimes they do it like that. But this is about 25 years old or more.
No, it's more than that.
27.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like the artwork on these. I'm not a comic collector. I did used to read the odd few comics when I was a kid. But this is really cool.
That's how I started when I was 6, 7 years old. Instead of reading books, I was reading comics at school. And the teacher said, as long as he's reading, that's all that matters. Fair
enough. Now this one, I don't think this wasn't sold over here. The reason I know that is because it says $1.50
they always have that
or $2 Canadian. But there's no UK price on it.
Now sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In the old style comics, it used to be like you see the price sometimes. Like 40p or 10p sometimes. So I was lucky enough to get one a couple of months back as a 50 years old.
50-year-old comic?
Yeah, wow. The Flash from it's actually 1958, I think it was.
Wow. Wow. That must be worth a good
looks on eBay,
pounds.
It's about 50 quid.
It's not bad. For something that probably cost about 50 cents.
Yeah.
Or probably even less. This one is, I don't know, is it the next one in the range? That's 485. This is 498. This is from May 96. It's just
these are in great condition.
Yeah, well, apparently all of this guy's comics are in sleeves with this hard.
Yeah. Mine aren't in hardback. They're in sleeves, but they've been in boxes for about 30 years.
This one, I think he bought for 150. Yeah, he bought for 150 back in 2000.
Or 25p.
Actually, yeah, the date on that is newer. 25.
Especially from, where's it from?
I don't think they're expensive comics. No. I don't think they're anything.
From Gosh Comics, and that closed down ages ago, if I remember correctly.
Where's Gosh Comics?
Gosh Comics was down near Tottenham Court Road.
All right.
And I remember going there from school. So when I was 11, getting comics down there.
They had comic book stores in the 70s.
Yeah. And so I know Gosh Comics ain't there no more, I don't think.
Oh, wow. Well, this one's from a place called Ace Comics.
Well, even like £1.20 for that's 86. So that's a 96. It's still 20 comic for 120.
Yes. So this is from June 96, number 499. It's Thor. The artwork on him is flipping amazing.
I think throughout the time, all artwork, the old style comics are great art as well. And you get certain artists, like, they're just brilliant.
So do you know who this is?
I would
Who the
thought that
dragon
was
is?
Fing Fang Fong, but it's not. It's just a normal dragon from the realm of Thor.
Okay.
But yeah, they're cool, that is. I do like them.
Well, this is a cool one. It's a Marvel First Fantastic 500th issue. So this is from July 96, number 500. So that is Thor. Trying to do it without getting glare on it.
Thor's come popular again because of the movies and that.
This one again, 25p from Gosh Comics.
Yeah. So they've gone in the sale, look like it.
Yeah.
But that's still a brilliant price for it.
And it's a double-sized issue as well. So who's that? That's Thor.
That's Thor. And it's just like
who's the girl?
some maiden, some girlfriend he's picked up.
A maiden.
Yeah.
It must be the same.
Yeah.
Actually, no, she's got brown hair. This one's blonde.
Well, Thor, he's like women's like
bit of
women.
a tart, isn't
yeah. Bit like me.
he? Yep. Ladies man. Oh, number 501. Thor looks pretty depressed. This is from August 96.
Depressing.
Asgard is destroyed, and where are all the gods? Wow, interesting.
Do I like about that one? It's just like plain cover and just him there with just Thor above that.
It stands out more than the other ones that have got crazy artwork.
You think like $1.50 from the US, so you're talking about 75p to a pound. It was 10 years, 30 years ago. Yeah, 25 odd years ago.
Well, it was always double. This one is really cool. It's got Hela on the front. That is Hela, isn't it? Yeah. Farewell to a Living Legend. So this is number 502 from September 96.
So you got like, they used to come out monthly. Correctly.
Well, that's exactly how it seems here. They're all month by month. These are all in order, these ones. I'm sure that he's got hundreds more Thor ones. But I literally got this handful.
Well, it depends on, sometimes you collect what you like with Funko Pops. You like a certain character. Yeah. You collect that comic. So I remember the first comic I got and the series I got. And that when I first started, I thought my first comic, DC one, like my favourite hero is Blue Beetle. And I got the whole, he ain't done one series, I'm going to collect, but I've got the whole lot. And and he's not the most well-known superhero, but he's just normal person like Batman. And but he's a bit rich, got no powers, but he's funny, like me.
So he hasn't got superpowers, he's a rich guy, so pretty much like Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. And Iron Man.
Yeah, but not as intelligent.
Oh yeah, well, he was a bit smart. But yeah, what I have noticed about this, I don't think there was 502 Thor comics. I think they've numbered them from the actual Marvel Comics line, because the next one is actually Lost Gods, and it's from November 96, number 503. So it's the next one in the series of Marvel Comics. So this is Lost Gods, Somewhere Over the Rainbow Bridge, which looks quite cool. Have you heard of the Lost Gods?
I'm trying to think. No, Lost Gods were DC, if I remember correctly, but these ones, I haven't seen these, no.
So it's, what does it say on there? Because it's Journey into, I can't see because there's a sticker over the bloody thing. Journey into Mystery.
Yeah. I don't recognise, that could, I don't recognise anyone on there. I've never seen these.
Because it looks like he's wearing Thor's helmet.
So it's like
holding.
It could be from a different universe, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's some cool, good artwork, that is.
And this is the next one. This is 504 from December 96. Battleground Earth. I really do like that. Looks like a beast.
Yeah, that's one of the, I can't remember what his name is, but he's a naughty guy from the Asgard.
Okay.
And, I can't remember his name now.
Could that be Mark 1 Iron Man?
No.
No,
I
definitely
don't
not.
think so. No, because it's too much power there. I remember correctly, because like that looks like Tony Stark type thing there. So it could be.
Well, this one, again, is Lost Gods 505 from January 97. This one has actually got Spider-Man on the front. So it's crawling through the wreckage.
Yeah, because you got the Wrecker from the Wrecking Crew.
Ah, okay, yes, I have heard of them. I've
It's a
actually,
Wrecker, yeah.
I've heard of him because one of UK Random 2's books that I read him, it's a Spider-Man one, and there's the Wrecking Crew,
yeah.
Yeah, and it's about him fighting them.
Yeah, because you got the guy with like a crowbar, the guy with a steel head, like a pole driver.
They look bloody wicked.
Yeah, great artwork and in immaculate condition as well. Like this cost 95p.
Yeah, and this one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I really want to open it and have a look, but there's no way I am touching. These were sealed from back then. I don't know if you can see the tape on there, but
It's like mine. I've only opened them once in 30 years. When I first bought them, I read them and then put them back in. And they've been in boxes for the last... They've been with me moved about 6 times.
wow. See, this one is from February 97, number 506. And again, it is Journey into Mystery, Lost Gods, and it's A Time for Death. Not a good time for some, but he does look mean. You've no idea who he is, have you?
No, not that one, no. But if you compare the two comics, like they're like the old style artwork, and that's like new style.
Yeah.
But both are really cool.
Well, this one here looks like it goes back to... Actually, no, this is more newer style.
Yeah, it's more like deco art.
Yeah, so this is March 97, number 507, Caught in the Line of Fire. Again, it does look cool, but for me, if I was in the shop and I was going to pick one, I'd probably pick this one over that because... One, the style of the artwork, plus you got Spider-Man, so you recognise him. But that's not to say this isn't any good, because this could be really good. Guys, if you know anything about Lost Gods, leave comments down below, because I'm really curious to know. I won't be opening these to read them, but if it's something where I can still pick these up cheap, I might get them myself.
A lot of people do nowadays, they put them into slabs and get them graded.
Yeah.
And
with the slabs, once it's been graded, you can't open it.
No, it's hard to open them. And you
wouldn't
really
want to, especially if it's a good grade. This one's actually got a bit of weight to it. This is different. This is from Marvel Comics. It's first, is it Unbelievable issue? I don't know what
number 1.
So it's Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Nomad, Darkhawk, and Spider-Woman. The Secret Defenders.
I remember reading that when it first came out.
Actually looks wicked, and it's got a metallic finish to it. That is really cool.
I actually read that when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I read the whole series when it first came out. And it's really cool. She's, what's her name? Spider-Woman's really cool. I like her. Nomad is different. I think Nomad used to be Captain America. Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
And then another guy took over. And of course you got Wolvie, and Doctor Strange, of course. And Darkhawk's not well known. And they did get a series, lasted a couple of series it did in comics. But yeah.
I love the way it's got that metallic finish.
Yeah.
And it's, what's this, 30th anniversary, The Amazing Spider-Man. So from 1962 to 1992. So this might be from 92.
This is 92, yeah.
I literally just noticed that down here in the bottom corner.
But you got loads, just like the Avengers Defenders, you had the original Defenders as well. Which you had like, I think it was Hulk, Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, Valkyrie, and again, like the Avengers, they they moved on. You got more new members.
Okay.
Like with the Avengers, there's about 150 different members.
The Avengers.
Yeah, throughout all the episodes and issues.
Wow.
Like Wolverine was a member, so Doctor Strange.
That's really weird because obviously Wolverine is part of the X-Men. He wasn't in any of the Avengers movies, but when you buy stuff that is Avengers, Wolverine is usually on it because we've done UK Random 2's bedroom and his toy room with different Avengers stuff, and most of it has got Wolverine on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, but why? Because he's not in the Avengers.
He was.
In the comics.
Yeah, in the comics. And that.
Do you reckon they'd bring him into the movies?
Well,
or is it too late in the day to...
There's talk about Tom Hardy might play Wolverine.
What? It's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I know. But Hugh Jackman was brilliant as Wolverine.
Yeah, he's the greatest showman.
I've never seen that.
Can't replace it. What do you mean you've never seen it?
I've seen the greatest showman.
You know what? He's bloody
I know
brilliant.
you're in it, a bearded woman.
Oh, shut up, you old tart. But yeah, you know what? Going back to the comics, these do look really cool. And this guy obviously took really good care of them. I wouldn't be surprised because I'm planning to go down at some point this week to actually have a look at all of them. And obviously there's boxes and boxes and boxes. This is literally a handful that they brought over to me to have a look at. But I'm really curious to see, and I would not be surprised if he has got some rare ones. Yeah. And I also wouldn't be surprised if he's got 2 of each of them, and he's got ones which he actually read. Yeah. Like he probably bought them 2 at a time.
Because I've got some from I've got an X-Men #1, some of Stan Lee.
Oh wow!
That cost me. I got it for Christmas. So about 24 years ago.
Wow!
And it cost £50 from QVC. That's in my father-in-law's loft at the moment.
Flip it from QVC, you know.
Yeah.
Bloody hell!
But that's where I got all my signed comics from. Was from QVC, and that. So, but yeah. I ain't got many, but I've seen like people like Chris Bell, Faith Dunlop, even Leroy Streebles with their slabs and that and signs, even Stormcore.
Oh wow. Wow. I know that there's some Stan Lee stuff that even though it's signed, it's not worth huge bucks like everyone thinks it would be, especially if it's from the 90s. Because I was watching, no jokes now, I was watching Pawn Stars, which is a pawn shop, not porn, Pawn, and some guys took, oh shut up, they took some things down that Stan Lee had signed, but they weren't worth a lot because back in the 90s, Stan Lee was pretty much broke, and anywhere he could go and sign stuff, he would. Like he would go to bookshops and comic stores for hardly anything and just do loads of signings.
It's true. But like what I like between Marvel and DC, they're both completely different. It's like you got Marvel, you like the proper cities like New York and all that lot, but DC got made up cities.
Make up cities.
But it's more darker. I find DC and that.
I don't. You know what? You say that Batman, I would go is as dark as it gets. Even the 89 movie, they're still a bit dark, even though they're more friendlier than some of the stuff. But then Superman, the movies, the first ones, weren't really dark.
No. But if you look at them, like all the heroes from DC and Marvel, they're the same. And
there's a
they're
lot
the same powers and whatever, you know. So, but yeah.
Well, there's only so many bloody powers you can make up for people.
But with comics, again, it's like with Pops, they can be worth nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can get one that's worth a lot, and you think, why? It doesn't matter. It feels like with comics, same as Pop, they may be really old, but they can be worth nothing. And that's
I've got some Funko Pops which I think are amazing, like that Kato from Green Hornet, and it's got the sticker on. Is it Tokyo toy sticker. I showed you it
yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, and it's worth like £2 or £3.
But
I'm like, this is such a wicked pop, and the sticker alone is worth more
Well,
than
it's like
that.
a couple of months back, the Superman #1, I think it was, sold for about $1 million. And
Didn't
Nick Cage has got it. So I think has Jonathan Ross.
Yeah,
Because
Jonathan Ross.
he collects comics, same as Nicolas Cage and that. So you get a lot of famous people into comics. So if you look, I think it was like X-Men 1 is worth like buckloads, but you know, you've got Superman, your Fantastic Four worth like millions.
Wow. Well, that's what I'm curious to see. Like when I go to have a look, he probably doesn't have anything worth $1 million, but imagine I stumbled across that first Superman.
I remember a friend of mine when I was in the Scouts, he had an X-Men #1, and but it was ripped and that. And so, you know.
But again, this guy's been collecting for 30, 40 years, so you know, these can't be the first comics he bought from the mid-90s. He must have older ones.
There's a guy on YouTube, guy from Geordie Land, Pete, Triple G Comics.
Geordie Land.
Yeah. He actually bought X-Men #1. I think it cost him like, it's like not great condition, but it cost him like $7,000. And so, yeah.
For something you can't even read and...
Yeah. Wow. But so when I collected, I was like, I read it once, and I put it back in his bag. And
So when you were buying comics, did they come in these sleeves?
They always came in sleeves. No, because when they first go on the shelf, they don't go in sleeves. But when they go into the boxes, they're in sleeves. But in my day, they didn't have them in boards.
Okay.
And
so just sleeves.
No just sleeves. Mine, like I said, my collection, I got none in boards.
Okay.
And except for my signed ones I got.
What is the most expensive comic you have ever bought? Or what was the cheapest comic you bought that is worth a shitload now? And do you still have it? Don't worry, I don't want to buy it. Don't try and sell it to me because it's not my thing. But let me know. I'm very curious to know what comics you have that are worth good money.
Yeah, you have some good ones.
What comic could pay off your mortgage now? Imagine.
You know what I mean?
Flipping it. Guys, thanks for joining us. I've been me and he's been him. Go check out Wayne's channel. There are links down below. He's nearly at 1,000 subscribers. So, guys, if you ain't subscribed, do the guy a favour. He's getting old. He wants to see it get there before.
We're on 60. Not long left.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a like. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. We're going to see you soon for another video. Peace.